Britain has rejected a staggering EU €300 million demand from Brussels to top up the European Union's emergency coronavirus fund. It has emerged. The government has questioned the size of the UK contribution to the EU €3 billion emergency support instrument. The fund was established to send aid to member states during the coronavirus pandemic. British officials have argued they should not be on the hook for major changes to the EU budget introduced after Britain left the bloc on January 31. Under the terms of the withdrawal agreement, the UK must continue to pay for financial obligations it signed up to while still member. This includes the remaining payments to the year 2020 budget, while retaining full access to the single market and customs union throughout the transition period. British officials questioned the country's contribution at a UK-EU Joint Committee meeting last month during a sub-session on financial provisions in the withdrawal agreement. The fee is estimated to be between €300 billion. But an exact amount is difficult to come by because it stems from several separate funding commitments. A Treasury spokesman said, "The UK is supporting the EU efforts to tackle coronavirus, and will meet our obligations through the financial settlement. But we do not intend to go beyond what we have agreed in the withdrawal agreement, because we have now left the EU." The UK argues it should not be liable for changes made to the EU multi-annual financial framework after Brexit. About a third of the UK overall commitment to the bloc's coronavirus fund is not part of the dispute because officials have conceded it comes on the previously agreed flexibilities. The European Commission has said the UK remains fully liable to contribute to and fully eligible to benefit from the emergency support instrument. This topic was discussed in the recent Specialised Committee on Financial Provisions to better clarify the position and with a view to identify a practical approach to solve this issue, an EU official said. Last April, revealed an £87 million demand from the bloc after Eurocrats extended the EU Solidarity Fund to offer assistance to pandemic-stricken member states. A news source tells this website. This also means that they have to contribute their share to any EU Solidarity Fund mobilisation during that period as the EU Solidarity Fund comes over and above the normal budget. The fund comes on top of the usual MFF contributions made to the bloc every month. Britain's contribution will be low depending on whether or not funds are applied for from the rescue package. While Britain remains in the EU single market and customs union, taxpayers send around £10 billion before the end of the year. In order to qualify for assistance, governments must have spent at least £3 billion or 0.3% of gross national income since the beginning of the coronavirus crisis. EU officials have no plans to extend the scheme beyond June 24, which is the final date for applications. Before cash is distributed, the European Commission will first assess any applications before handing to the European Council and Parliament to approve the aid packages. EU officials have stressed the fund will not be available on a first-come, first-served basis. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe our channel to receive the latest news.